So that's been nice because some people can be really detailed drum drum parts and some of them some of them are like, well,
if they're not
a
drummer,
right? And some of them
That's how I
write a
feel.
drum
Yeah,
part,
I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna write a drum part.
Right.
And sometimes it's like, well, that's not cool.
Right.
That's not a good drum part.
Right. And I'll just say to the guys, okay, here's kind of the groove that I think we should play it in.
Yeah.
And here's the chord structure.
I think I've given some suggestions on certain parts, like the one-tune tower. There's sort of where the guitar solo is. I kind of had this envision of drum and bass sort of sound, and sort of gave him like some clues, and he sort of took off with that, and which actually sort of fit right in his style anyway. So I don't know. Sometimes that happens too, but for the most part, yeah. I mean, he's the drummer. I kind of feel like I can sort of play drums, but
that's good.
I kind of like drummers, so I like to see them do what they can do. So.
Well, speaking of drummers, Cavs lost.
This was a song that I wrote after a very frustrating playoff loss. I'm unfortunately I've been cursed to be a Cleveland sports fan my whole life, and it hasn't worked out too well. I'm hoping this year. I hope to write a sequel of the Cavs won. So
they've won a lot lately.
Yes, they have. But see if they win the championship. So it was. Yeah, so this is a song I kind of wrote. It was inspired by just being not too happy, putting it nicely, after a frustrating loss. And so, yeah, I wrote kind of an angry song called The Cavs Lost.
And that's the whole, I thought there isn't.
There is actually, and there was I ended up kind of expanding. Sometimes when you, at least when I write, sometimes I don't actually really finish the song. I'll have kind of an idea. And sometimes I end up taking up from an idea from a song that I had started that I didn't really finish. Well, but this would actually be cool on this song. So the other section, so it starts off The Cavs Lost, then the next section I just called Obnoxious Chords, which are really, it ended up being really neat, I think, with the saxophones, because I just started off with like a really dissonant chords, and it's going to be like between the guitar and bass, and then the drums kind of go crazy, and now the sax are going crazy. But then I kind of start off with like a real dense chord, and then every 4 bars between the guitar and bass I take away 1 note. So gradually it just keeps going. We just end up to being just 1 bass note, and so it starts with this big huge freak out thing, and then we go down to just 1 note, and then I just go back. I go the same order, adding the same notes that I took away before, to build up a huge chaos again, and then it ends with what I call The Cavs Lost reprise. So we kind of go back to the melody of The Cavs Lost.
Okay, well, I know you're not going to start at the beginning, but can you give us a little bit of Cavs Lost?
Sure, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Paul and Tim, really, it's been a pleasure to have you here with us because I really enjoy your music. I really think I got a little bit more into it, so I can't wait for the record to come out.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
How do the folks find you on the internet?
Our MySpace site is www.myspace.com/redsidevisible, just spelled exactly like you would think. I have a website, paulstranahan.com. Stranahan it's been misspelled many, many times, but it's spelled Stranahan. And I also have a MySpace/Paul Stranahan site, too.
Okay.
Those are the basic sites, I think.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So everybody can come out to the gigs.
That'd be great.
Become your friends.
That'd be
That's
great.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, come meet us. We're nice.
Exactly. Okay. I'm Tommy Wiggins, and you're watching Words and Music. We've been getting to know Paul and Tim from the progressive jazz metal rock band Red Side Visible. Be sure to join us next time for another round of Words and Music.